Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In the last episode we took out the wannabe god armor, and in this episode we're going to take a quick look at our commands. I don't think anything is ready for melding yet, but I might as well give it a try. I think we might be able to Oh, Fire Strike, there we go! Fire Strike, and I think we might be able to make a Fire Ra as well, which gets us everything we need to start making fire surges. So let's put these in. Can we combine the Curas already? I don't think we want to if we can, because there's no benefit to it yet. So having two Curas is better than having one Curagar, because recharge timings. But it definitely looks like we might be able to... Let's get another Fire Strike and another Fire Ra from the Moogle shop, because now we can. If we have enough money, that is, which probably we will not. We need 500 money in total. Do I have anything to sell? I can sell strike rate for 75. We're never going to use this, and if we need to, like, we can always just make one. But this at this point in time is way more important to have in the deck. So we go Fire Strike and another Fire Ra. Then we put this between those two, this between those two, so we have a nice mix. And then hopefully by the end of this episode we'll have our first Fire Boost and Fire Surges. Probably not, because there's not a lot of combat in this particular episode, I don't think. But let's do a little bit of extra combat, because all we're going to be doing today is the braig fight and some Disney Town races, and then after this episode I'll be doing a little bit of farming for items and such, because I need to get once more and second chance before we move on with the game, because last episode you were able to see, especially against the wannabe god armor, and even against like some of these normal enemies, like thank you, Flame Salve level 2, that's kind of what I wanted. Let's move on now. There's more than enough enemies coming up still, and I kind of need to get out of here before I die. Even the hourglass enemies were kind of annihilating me, and with second chance on once more, that's going to be at least less of an issue. I'm not going to say it's not going to be an issue at all anymore, but significantly less of an issue for sure. So let's get behind you. Fire Strike, Fire Ra, another Fire Strike. Probably Cura, thank you. Okay, that's the most annoying enemy dealt with. I can't accidentally murder him anymore or blow him up. I mean, if I accidentally murdered him, that would be good, but I don't want him to be a blow-up guy. I want him to be a, hey, look, I'm dead kind of guy. Anyway, so, that's not good. That's a waste of a firestorm, if I've ever seen one. That actually went fairly well, all things considered. That's more Firestorm. Firestorm is going to be the most used thing we have. I'm just going to point that out to you right now, because once we get enough Fire Surges, obviously, everything is going to be Firestorm galore. Then when we get Blade Charge, it's going to turn into Blade Charge, because we just keep using Firestorm. Fire Surge. That's so much damage from a single hit. That's kind of stupid. I don't like these flying enemies because they're really difficult to hit and to get to. But can I get a little bit more experience before going into the fight? I don't think it's going to matter that much, actually. So let's just go into the braig fight and get this over with, because it's an annoying fight. It's mostly blocking. You've seen me fight Xigbar before. Can you actually open that chest during the boss fight, I wonder? Surely you must be able to. The issue I have with this area is that it's just literally set up for a boss fight. Why is that like platform there?
The old
Why
coon
is it?
certainly knows how to take punishment. Just like I know how to deal it out.
You monster! What are you after?
That thing right there. It's called the Keyblade, isn't it? Yep. Seems like these days everybody's got one of those. Even Grandpa there. When I
Well, you're from a time when there were way more of
what a
them,
weapon
so...
like that can do. How could I not want one?
Well, you'll find they're picky about their owners.
Ah, if I heard the old guy right, you're what they call Keyblade Master material. So if I defeat you, that makes me the real key slinger. If you catch my drift. Not the most polite way to go about it. But what can you do? One more step and the coot goes boom. You think I'm gonna fight fair? As if. That key's too powerful for us to go mano a mano.
Been trying to get a Keyblade for so long.
For a Keyblade Master, you're not very... what's the word? Good.
What are you doing, Terra? Fight!
But Master, you'll...
Never mind me. You must fight. You can't let this ruffian win. Think of your master, Ericus. The shame he and your fellow pupils would be forced to bear. Use the Keyblade!
So much for the bluff.
And there we go, fight a mystery man, braig luxu, you mean, luxu. One interesting detail is that his eyes are brown here. Later on in the game they're yellow, obviously, because he got knorted. But, I don't know, that might also be an indication of, like, luxu, maybe? I'm thinking it's probably just being knorted. Then again, having yellow eyes doesn't necessarily mean being knorted, because Anti-Aqua also has yellow eyes, and Aqua never got knorted, even though that is definitely what that trailer implied. Like, big time, that's what they wanted you to think. It's not what actually ended up. I got that blocked right in time. So yeah, again, this fight is mostly blocking. Honestly, most of this game is blocking if you play it properly. Or at least play it safe. You can play most of this game by just blocking a lot. Which is honestly kind of fine. Feels a little Dark Souls-y at times, but I never said I mind that. Though Dark Souls is more dodging rather than countering, I suppose. I need cure. And hit you. I didn't hit you. I might want to try Flame Salvo, though I think Flame Salvo might just not be a high enough level to target him quickly enough. I also need magic to reload faster. So we'll need to take a look into that as we go along with this series as well. Though I'm not going to do all that farming for all the abilities I want altogether all next episode, or between these two episodes. But I'll definitely do once more a second chance. I'll honestly be amazed if I do this first time around without those abilities. Then again, this fight is probably the most block-heavy fight in the game. Even more so than the rematch you have against him. Well, it's not really a rematch because it's Aqua. But the final boss you have against him as Aqua is not actually the final boss, I just realized. Because Ventus is the final boss. Or Vanitas Ventus is the final boss, I should say. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, you do. No. Shit. No, just a little bit of damage. Don't hurt. Again, just 5 locks. It's better than nothing. It's not ideal, I'll admit that readily, but it's better than nothing. Okay, we got you. I'm gonna just do this fight first time. I've done this fight more times than I care to admit, because this is where I usually end up dying when I was practicing speedruns for the Terra route. Because this is where number one, the speedrun starts to get a little bit more difficult, and number two, this is also where you need to start like building your deck properly in the speedrun, and also actually just doing. Damn it! Level grinding, which means that I did this fight over and over and over and over again, just to try to get as good at it as possible. Because you're still pretty low level at this point, if you do this in a speedrun. I think you might be about the level that I am right now in the speedrun when you do this. So I should definitely be able to do this. Then again, that is on beginner mode, but I've, again, played this fight more times than I care to admit. That being said, that has been years ago at this point. And I don't even remember the strategies that well. I think you're way more aggressive in a speedrun than you are in just like a general, let's block him kind of playthrough. But at least this, it's pretty safe. And also, it's pretty similar to a Kingdom Hearts 2 fight in that, also in that one, you can just block a lot and you'll probably be fine mostly. That hit me. No! You see, when you get greedy for damage, you die. We're so far into this episode at this point that if I keep trying this and I keep failing, this might be the only thing we do today, and we might not go to Disney Town after all. Which that means that we go to Disney Town next episode. Which means that my timing gets fucked up for like my schedule for the series, because I'm not going to do one episode for just Disney Town, because Disney Town is like a race. And that's about it. Fire strike and get the fuck away. Okay, maybe not get the fuck away. You see, again, getting greedy for damage, you get hit. Don't get greedy for damage. Just take your goddamn time with this fight. Just accept the fact that you're not going to go to Disney Town in this episode, most likely, and just finish Braig off in a very That was almost really, really bad. I need to cure. Cure. Cura doesn't actually do that much, so maybe we do need Curaga. Then again, on critical mode, the whole thing is kind of the point that whether you have 2 HP or full HP, it doesn't matter too much, because you're gonna get thrown down to the minimum amount of HP anyway. Maybe we need once more a second chance. Maybe we need both of those. The thing is, just once more or just second chance doesn't really do much. I don't even understand why they're separate abilities, because one leaves you at 1 HP and the other one makes it so that you can't die from a full combo. But if you're left at 1 HP, but you're stuck in a combo, you die anyway, so it's not that useful of an ability without the partner ability to go with it. And if you can't die from a combo, I don't actually know how that works. Because I think once more is you get stuck with 1 HP, which is amazing. But if you don't have once more, but you do have second chance, or the other way around, how does that work? I think in Kingdom Hearts 3, one of the abilities got changed. At least its name changed. Maybe they finally combined it in Kingdom Hearts 3? I don't remember. I don't really know that much about Kingdom Hearts 3 in detail, because I haven't played it as much, honestly. And the Azora fight can go fuck itself. I mean, it's a pretty good fight, and it's the first fight in the series, like, you are meant to lose. You can win it, obviously. But I think the canonical ending is the one where you lose, because you get different cutscenes depending on whether or not you win that fight. I've only seen the losing version of that, legitimately, because it's a brutally difficult fight. Like, insanely brutally difficult. 8 is kind of good enough, honestly. $11. It's damage. It's fucking damage. I'll take it. Do I have Athos equipped still? Because shotlocks seem to, after all, I didn't think it would be because of the whole teleportation thing. It seems to be the best way of dealing damage other than blocking. So when he's not attacking, the best way to deal damage against him seems to be shotlocks. Get out of the way! I got out of the way. Holy crap! I did not expect to actually get out of the way of that. Reload means I can finish you off. No, 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 no! You were almost dead. Fuck you and your entire family. Which you don't have. Because you're a time traveler. That hurt my hand. Damn it. So if at this point you haven't noticed yet, yeah, today's episode is only going to be the braig fight, luxu fight, whatever you want to call it. Because, me bad. Again, I probably should have just gotten once more and second chance before going into this specific fight. And Fire Surge wouldn't even help that much in this fight, honestly, because the fucker teleports way too much for that. But, second chance on once more definitely would have helped. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. It's just a matter of blocking this one. If you can block this one, you're pretty much good. But if you don't block it, it's instant death. It's really difficult to get out of. That's just instinctually blocking. When you can't see him, just fucking block. That's what you do. When you can't see him, you block. Counter hammer? Ah, too late. I think every time I counter, he goes back up there. But that might just also be because that's just what he does after that running around attack. I don't know if my counter is actually the thing that causes that too risky. Okay, we can spam. We can spam. We can spam. That's gonna be a decent amount of damage for you. Cure. Block! Oh, that was great timing, honestly. I can get another flame salvo off. You might actually be done this time, though, is the thing. Because unless you teleport too much for me to consistently hit you, we just saw in the last attempt that even when you're on low HP, tables can turn real fucking quick in this fight. So, don't know why I thought that was gonna hit. Because obviously that wasn't gonna hit. Again, tables can turn real fast in this fight. Or any fight for that matter. Just need to block you like 1 or 2 more times, that's all. Okay? Shoot me. That works. Deck capacity increase, which is great because I'm about to do a little bit of farming for a better deck. So... Oh, the audio waveform looks very screamy for that last part. For the last like 10 minutes. 15 minutes more so.
This power.
Well done, Terra. You have taken yet another step forward.
But I was consumed by anger, hatred. That was the power of darkness.
Yeah, dark side of the
Darkness that
Force
you channeled.
is a pathway to many
No.
abilities some may
I
consider
succumbed to it.
angsty.
Just like when I stole Princess Aurora's Heart of Light. I can never return home now. I'm a failure.
Then don't. You could be my pupil. Master Ericus, you see, is so afraid of darkness that he too has succumbed. Not to darkness, but to light.
Oh yeah, I remember when Xehanort actually had good
Shines so
reasoning?
bright, he forgets that light begins.
Ah, such good times.
And Aqua and Ventus, their lights shine too bright. It is only natural that they cast shadows on your heart. Ericus, he's such a fool. Light and darkness, they are a balance. One that must always be maintained. Terra, you are the one who shows the true mark of mastery, but he refuses to see it. And I know why. It is because he fears you. Join me. You and I can do the world's much greater good by wielding light and darkness in equal shares.
Master Xehanort.
See more worlds. Seek out the darkness that upsets the balance. Find Vanitas and bring an end to him. Master Terra.
Okay. So, does this actually make Terra a Keyblade Master? Because Xehanort is a Master, and as such, has the authority to name somebody a Master. But he's also kind of the bad guy, so after the whole like battle in Kingdom Hearts 3 ends, like, on the authority of Xehanort, would Terra be considered a Master after all of that? Or would everybody be like, don't. I mean, I'm sure either way, Aqua would have named him a Master after all that, right? But it's interesting to think
Take
about.
me with you.
I can't do that, Ven.
Why not?
I just... When I really need you, Ven, I know you'll be there.
Well, why wouldn't I? You're my friend.
Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Ven.
Hey, you old coot!
I mean, we know that Xehanort's eyes used to be grey as well,
Sign up to
so...
be collateral damage. No way, as if. Okay, fine. Just put that down. You still need me. You still need me to do something, right? And all I'm asking is that you hold up your end of the bargain. I mean, what's a little scratch on my face, huh? All things considered. I'm just lucky he didn't steal my heart like Princess whatever it was. That would have ruined my week for sure.
Unlikely. A powerful light still lives inside of Terra. You see, people like him, they don't have the power to steal hearts.
So wait, you mean he's not the one who stole her heart?
So yeah, it's heavily implied here that Xehanort is the one that stole her heart. Another thing is, it's funny that luxu gets threatened by his own Keyblade. That must feel real weird for him. So yeah, next episode we're going to... I don't know what we're going to be doing next episode. We might be going to Disney Town. We might leave Disney Town for like a later time when we can like mix it up with another thing happening. But I'm fairly sure that we actually do need to go to Disney Town before Neverland appears. Because otherwise I'll probably do Disney Town together with Destiny Islands, which is going to appear here. But I don't think we can do that. So probably next episode Disney Town. But before that, we're going to have to do a little bit of farming for once more a second chance. Because just look at what happened in the fight against Braig. We need more abilities. I'll probably have a couple of fire surges as well by then. I'm just going to do a lot of grinding. I think second chance and once more are obtainable at this point in the game. They might not be. But I'll do a little bit of research on that between episodes. Until then... don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed the video, which hopefully you have. I'll see you all back next time. I'm going to have to stream in like half an hour. It's been a busy day of recording for me. See you then. Which was in the past for you. So maybe next stream, maybe you don't even watch the stream, in which case you see the next video, which is Disney Town, which is not going to be a very interesting video. So maybe you skip that one, which... I mean, that's entirely up to you. I prefer if you didn't, but I understand if you do, because it's not a very interesting world. And in that case, I'll see you back the episode after that, which would be next week. So, yeah, that is a thing. Bye.